And they'll kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Well, Kirk, who's seen teams have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference maker at running back. This guy certainly has that kind of potential.
Yeah, he had a chance to look around and go to several different schools. He thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting today.
And here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Solid run. Tackle at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Finds his man. It's Tootin. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball. You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready, because I think they're going to try to get him the football early and often. Out
of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Offense ready to start this drive. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The shotgun handoff here. He got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking downfield near the end zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Tootin.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty is accepted for an automatic first down. They had reached the line to make anyway on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for 6.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll give it to the running back. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They mix it up with a run. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted.
And the ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the sideline. It's Harris. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks free. Jukes to get past a man. The 10.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Tight end goes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. QB decides to keep it here. Eludes a tackle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Gonna run it. It's Rice. Inside the 35. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
27, jump.
Takes the handoff again. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Tootin. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That's a nice play. It'll set them up first down now at the 12. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Now they call a run. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
4th down. The offense will go for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Bringing it out. It's Harbor. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The pocket breaking down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The completion doesn't pick up first down yardage. Punting team on the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Offense on the field to take over. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And then first down, right back to the running game. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. Continues to fight for yards. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense makes their way on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? They get the second half started with the running play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. Now here he goes. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
And they get set now to try the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know that.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Powering through the defender. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's caught. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
They get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
And everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Tootin. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Tootin. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And now the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. The receiver grabs it. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw. The catch is made. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Looking to the end zone.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with his touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Contact as he threw it. And is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Hit as he released it. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Well, he had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
1st down, looking for more now. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Pryor.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And they've got him. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Pressure is coming. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete. He dropped it. Somehow, that is a fitting ending the way this offense has played today. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through